heat is getting to my brain.
Yeah, I hope my kitties are okay. It's so hot.
We're live on YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. You're always here for us first. Meta is always slacking. How's your week been going, Emily?
My week has been okay, except for the horrible heat that we're having in Massachusetts.
Live on Facebook.
Hi, Facebook. Yeah, the
Live on
heat.
IG.
Oh, Instagram's here too. Hello, everybody. Hello, friends. It is. You good?
No, just Okay, let's start. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're starting. Hello, everybody. Emily, why are we here today? What do you got on?
I have the Rainbow Marquee Cape.
Rainbow Marquee Cape. So this is our final of 3 auction items for the Trevor Project. It's we're doing a month-long Pride initiative for Pride Month, auctioning off this lovely Marquee Cape here, the only one of its kind, rainbow in all its glory, and all proceeds that we get for this cape are going to go to the Trevor Project. So, yeah, do you want to talk about a little bit about the cape itself, maybe?
Sure. It is a rainbow satin fabric that we have fused with fusible, so it's stiffer than it is. Ellen made this for you, in case anyone needs to know. Ellen made this. I made the operator system. Ellen made both cloaks. But other than that, it's the same top as a marquee cape. So if anybody has a marquee cape already, you could easily swap this out for any of the other colors that we have at the bottom. Same thing with you if we have a black and you want the rainbow, you could swap those too. So that's what's cool about that. Otherwise, there's nothing different. Exact same fabrics except for the inside.
And rainbow top stitching too. It looks like everything is rainbow.
Everything is rainbow.
Everything.
What's fun about this stuff is when it's gradient and you run out of bobbin, you have to pull it out until it gets the right color so you can continue. Because we don't want to have like a random color change.
Luckily, David told us though that we have like a million yards of this thread. It sounds like so.
Because we've only used it for 4 projects.
For projects like Pride.
Yeah, and top stitching's not a ton of stuff. And most of the time we'll use a black bobbin, so when it's on the inside you can't see it. And we'll only use a rainbow bobbin for the very outside pieces, which is what this is. So we actually have so much left because of that.
So much.
So much.
But it's great, because then when we were talking about doing, what are we going to do for Pride Month, you know, we always want to do something, you know, what can we make? David and I talked about yesterday how really the 3 items that we chose for this year's auction were really focused on Unifit and kind of more size-inclusive pieces. And so that's why we chose the Doom Cloak, the Ops System, and the Marquee Cape, because it's very accessible to the majority of people. So it is nice and easily accessible. And it's with things that we had on hand, and so we know it can look good because we have it, we've used it.
If you had one of the after image vests, I think it was one last year we did, right? It's the same satin material because we could not buy a yard. You had to buy 10 yards. So that's why we were able to make all this stuff. Otherwise, we wouldn't have it. So it was nice that we just like randomly had it. We still have a good 4 yards left over. So, you know, next year.
Next year we'll have some more fun, probably.
Yeah.
But for now, at least, this is the only rainbow marquee cape ever.
Ever.
True of all the products this week is the Ops System. That is the only rainbow top-stitched Ops bag. That is the only rainbow Doom Cloak. This is the only rainbow marquee cape. So if you're someone who likes to be a bragger of like, I'm the only person in existence to own this, now is your time. And you're going to give to a really good cause, the Trevor Project. They do amazing work for people in the LGBTQIA+ community, especially for youth. And we're doing a lot of stuff this month in general to fundraise for them. So 10% of our entire Unifit Collections proceeds are going to go to the Trevor Project if you buy in the month of June. We're also selling scratch cards, scratch tickets that are worth at least $20 or more. There's discounts. We're giving away play mats and mugs, and there might be a handful of talons in there. So a bunch of really cool things. You can either buy one by itself for $15, get 4 for $50, or if you just spend $350 in the month of June, you just get one for free. So it's a kind of little fun thing for us to just try to give back as well as raise some money for a really good cause. And 100% of everything that we make for the scratch cards goes directly to the Trevor Project.
Very nice.
Yeah, a lot of fun stuff. And then everything for the auction. So the auction at this point, I think we were at 220 last I looked. So this is currently at 220. Y'all showed up for the Doom Cloak. That one ended at like $810, I think, which is amazing. So thank you to the lucky auction. Is it really a winner? I don't know how we... The final bidder, thank you, or everyone who bid or shared the post or anything, thank you all so much. I think our goal for the entire month of June was 10K, and we're already well over halfway. So we are definitely over halfway, and throughout the whole month of June, we had learned anything that we donate is going to be matched. So anything that we're able to donate before the clock strikes midnight and then it turns to July, it is going to be matched. So it's also a good reason to donate in this month. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the last live stream. Yeah, this is the last live stream we're doing this week. This is the last auction that we have this week. So please, if you waited for the last moment to try to put your bids in, this is it. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow is when the auction goes down. I think if somebody bids within less than a minute now, we were able to fix the auction. So now if somebody bid snipes at like 30 seconds to the end, it's going to add a minute. So you have a little bit of leeway in case somebody tries to bid snipe you at the last second.
I'm a sniper.
Yeah.
So that
I know you are. Our ops system, somebody got sniped within 4 seconds of the auction being live.
Oh, wow.
Literally someone bid 10 seconds to end or 30 seconds to end, and then somebody bid 4 seconds to end and got that last.
And like you don't have time to respond, that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
But that's why I like doing it. I'm that person.
I'm always like, I'm that guy.
Because I know I can get it for a good price.
Exactly.
That's why I do it.
Yeah, so, and that started happening on the first one. The second one I know got extended once. And then this one, I mean, it's going to be dependent on y'all. So definitely keep an eye out. I've seen people bid. We're doing in increments of $10, but I've seen people kind of bid yesterday like $100 to try to make sure that they are in the lead. And it's been kind of fun seeing how that plays out, especially like it starts off strong and then it's dead. And then in the last like hour, it's like,
because they're all coming back to see what price it's at to see if they want to bid again, which
Absolutely.
is really cool. Yeah, so if you were waiting for the next best thing, this is the last one.
This is the last.
Because I know, some people think there's going to be another one, but
Nope.
this is it.
This is it.
This is the last one.
Yeah, so after today, so that'll end tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. After today, we still have another week, a little less than a week now, for the whole Pride Month initiatives, all of the proceeds from the scratch cards, of course, Trevor Project, auctions, Trevor Project, and 10% off of our Unifit collection to the Trevor Project. So we still are going to be running strong through the end of the month, but if you want the special Marquee Cape and Rainbow, don't wait, because that's only around for less than 24 hours. Yep. Alrighty then, that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for participating and sharing. I know a lot of people have been sharing our posts. We had Erica Ishii do it, Jennings Brower, a bunch of people, friends, and people out in the universe that are just spreading the love and helping us raise money for the Trevor Project. So if you've done anything from like a post, commented, shared, to donated, we appreciate you so much. And yeah, thank you for hanging out, everybody.